in terms of future Star Trek projects, are you happy to tell people about the Khan miniseries?
There is a Khan podcast coming called Khan Star Trek Khan CD Alpha 5, and for those of you who are fans, you'll probably know what that's about.
Yes. If this is more of a hypothetical, if you could, and not to do with the podcast, but if you could, because this originally was going to be a 3-part TV event, right?
Right.
Who would you cast as Khan now? If you were doing this for the screen, do you have someone in mind?
I can honestly say that I don't. It's a very interesting question because in the original film, Khan Noonien Singh is clearly an Asiatic name. He's Indian, or he's from the Far East, as we used to call it. Yes. But he was played by Ricardo Montalban, a Mexican.
Yes.
So the question is, do you get somebody who is Hispanic to be like the Khan of the movie and the TV show?
Yeah.
Or do you find someone who is appropriate to that name?
Yes.
And be sort of politically correct? It's a good question. And I think you can argue it a lot of different ways. I should say, while I'm mouthing off, that I am deeply suspicious of what I'll call woke fanaticism.
Okay.
Which, if you carry it to its logical extreme, is really stupid. If you're doing a movie in which there's a murderer, why don't you cast a murderer in the movie? That kind of reductio ad absurdum is not, actors you're supposed to pretend to be somebody else.
Yes.
In fact, I think a better name for actors would be pretenders.
Yeah.
Are you good at pretending? Can you make me believe in what you're pretending? If you do, I'll give you an Oscar. If you can make me believe what you're pretending to be, or the jeopardy in which you are pretending to reside. But once you say, oh, yes, only a one-armed man could play a one-armed man, then we're no longer doing the pretending.